Hey guys, my name is Hasmiu and welcome to my YouTube channel. Right, first of all, do not ask why I am wearing a jacket in the middle of this hot summer. You already know what's happening in Paris. And second of all, I have been using the PreSonus Eris 3.5-inch Gen 2 2024 studio monitors. That was a long name, but I have been using the speakers for the past 2 weeks or so, and this might be the perfect example of either good electronics don't always have to be expensive, or cheap electronics aren't always that bad. So in the active panel, or as I like to call it, the main speaker, right on the front there is the PreSonus logo. Below that is the power switch button, and on that same view is the volume knob, the headphone jack, and the aux in port. Right above those buttons and ports, there's this LED that turns blue when the monitor is turned on, and white when the monitor goes into standby mode to conserve energy, apparently. Alright, real talk. When people used to say this is an 8-inch monitor or this is a 3.5-inch monitor, used to think that this monitor is 8 inches tall or 3.5 inches tall. Boy, I couldn't be more wrong. Turns out, when someone say this is a 3.5-inch monitor, they're actually referring to the diameter of the speaker. So this is a 3.5-inch monitor with a 1-inch tweeter. So yeah, I learn, you learn, we learn, or I learn, you laugh. Either way, I still learn. So on the back of the main speaker is the acoustic control, your TRS or balanced audio inputs, your RCS or unbalanced audio inputs, and your bare wire connectors. Oh, perhaps I should mention, there is a button right on the back for the standby mode feature, and way below that is 100 to 240 volts DC power inputs. And you don't really get much with the passive speaker, just the PreSonus logo in the front and the bare wire connectors in the back. I did mention though that this might be the great example of either good electronics don't always have to be expensive, or cheap electronics aren't always that bad. For 3.5-inch studio monitors, you get 80 hertz to 20 kilohertz frequency response, and they do not rattle on my desk, but the kind of desk that you have might be a confounding factor, so that might depend. So I wasn't expecting much from these speakers sound quality wise, but they sound really good. My mic will not do them justice, so I won't be recording any audio samples. Fun fact, sometimes I'll be editing a video and my sister would just walk in and ask, are you recording a video? Cause I heard you. Nope, I'm just editing. Compared to the 2017 Gen 1 model, these have a more tighter response and a more appealing look, and also slightly taller, which was a learning curve for me, that a 3.5-inch monitor doesn't have to be 3.5-inch tall. So yeah, that was a learning curve for me. These monitor go for $100, and there's also a wireless version, well, a Bluetooth version actually, with of course a bump in the price. And for $100, you get a pretty sonic sound. Get it, PreSonus? Anyway, thank you for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Cheerio.